How's it going, family? Welcome back to the channel, guys. We have a lot to catch you up on regarding Lillian Finance. If we take a step back and pause for a second, we know that Lillian Finance has had a lot of turmoil over the last couple of months, specifically around the Coinbase listing that everybody was getting hyped for, everybody was getting pumped to occur, but it never happened. However, based on what I'm seeing in the Telegram and based on some tweets that I am seeing come across my desk here at the crypto stream, I'm of the belief that maybe, just maybe, this may be a story for the record books of an epic comeback. We're going to get into that and more on why I believe Lillian Finance may not be out. They may be down, but don't count them out just yet. We're going to get into that and more coming up next, guys. How's it going, family? Welcome back to the channel, guys. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for stopping by on this channel because you're entrusting your time with us here to get educated in those crypto streets to help you build your bag, to help you create generational wealth for you and your family. Now, if you haven't already subscribed to this channel, let me remind you to go ahead and do so, guys, and help support the channel by splashing the like button. It helps the YouTube algorithm get the word out about our channel and other crypto enthusiasts and investors to find our channel just like you did. Now, without further ado, guys, let's get into this. I want to set the scene by this. Now, we know that, like I mentioned before in the intro of this video, that Lillian Finance has gone through a lot of turmoil. A lot of it is self-inflicted, I may add, but a lot of it is also because of FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Sometimes in crypto, a lot of people love to FUD a project. They love to FUD it because that helps people to sell their positions to drive the price down so that other people can get into that project and build their bag up so that when the project actually delivers on their promises, late, but albeit deliver on those promises, their bags can go to the moon. And then people that sold their position are stuck wondering why they didn't stay in the project or having regret. Now, with that being said, before I go into some of the news that I have to report about Lillian Finance and what they've been working on behind the scenes, I want to set the tone by saying this. In crypto, really, to be honest with you, if we be frank, and I like to be real, I like to keep it 100 on this channel, guys. Most projects are just pure speculation. In fact, I'm going to say that most of all crypto projects are speculation until they come out with a utility that they are promising to deliver on. Case in point, there are a lot of new projects that come out with e-news, or you want to call them hot dog e-new or rainbow e-new. And I don't want to mention specific project names because that's not how we roll here. We just like to stay out of the drama, keep it real, and just bring you the news, guys, and help you to understand crypto better. But with that being said, a lot of projects come out and they say, we're going to come out with a swap, guys. We're going to come out with this and that and this and that. And the project gets hype behind it and hopium, yes, hope that is going to go to the moon. That's hopium. You get a lot of people coming in, investing in those cryptocurrencies. And what happens is we're running on pure hope, but no utilities. So in my book, in my opinion, based on my experience and many, many years of being an investor in cryptocurrency and also in the stock market, and also having that financial background like I do have, I can truly say to you guys that the majority of these projects out there are either scams, number one, or number two, are either just projects that are hoping to go to the moon based on pure hype to generate revenue to hopefully one day deliver utilities. Now, I wanted to say that because all crypto projects go through ups and downs, guys. I cannot tell you how many times Shiba Inu has gone through FUD. I'm not gonna, this is not a Shiba Inu video, but you all, if you've been in tune with your crypto news, we reported on this channel as well. We cover Shiba Inu. But if you've been aware, you know that Shiba Inu just had a FUD storm of his own around Satoshi and all of some of the people leaving the project, some of the mods and the Telegram and the Discord group and all of those things saying, hey, this project is a scam. It is not what it seems to be. They're not really developing a blockchain. All this nonsense and all this shenanigans. But at the end of the day, guess what? Satoshi Kusama is continuing to build. Guys, that's the same sentiment that I'm feeling in my gut here about Lillian Finance. Now, I want to caveat that by saying none of this is financial advice. Do as you please. I'm just telling you about those projects that have the potential, keyword, potential, to make you and your family generational wealth. Now, let's lick our fingers and hop over here to Twitter because this is where the rubber meets the road. And why I believe that these developers on the Lillian Finance team are really working to regain the investor confidence. Let's take a look at this, guys. This is a tweet that came out several days ago, and this was posted on the official Lillian Finance team. Now, this is a long post here. I'm just going to kind of spot read this, not going to read through it in its entirety, but you can do so by just looking up Lillian Finance on Twitter. But it says, we are thrilled to announce that we have signed the contracts to continue development of phase one of our HIPAA compliant medical blockchain with patents allowing for medical record usage with the medical providers. Now, I want to pause there, guys. Anybody claiming to have a patent, that is something that is a very bold statement to make, to say that you got a patent or that you are pursuing a patent. You know why? Because sooner or later, everything done in the dark is going to come to light. Not only that, patents are usually, if I'm not mistaken, public information. So anybody can go out there and look up information about these patents that Lillian Finance is claiming to have. Now, with that being said, that is a bold statement for the development team to make about having these patents. So, I got a feeling that they are not making this up. And I got a feeling that this is really the truth that they're talking. Again, excuse the FUD. Look at the meat and potatoes of what the project can deliver potentially down the line to help you have generational wealth for you and your family. That's how you ignore all of the noise out there to keep your eyes focused on the prize and making sure your bag is lined up so that you can go to the moon if and when Lillian Finance makes this happen. Now, let's continue on, guys. So we continue on looking at this tweet. It goes on to talk about this blockchain, what it has potential to do, all of that stuff dealing with patient data. Now, one thing you ought to know is this: when it comes to the medical field and healthcare field in general, that is a highly, highly regulated field, guys. That is a highly regulated industry. Whereas the government has that thing on lockdown, like the clutches, the jaws of the clutches, the jaws of life, like you have in a fire truck to help people escape bad accidents, guys. That's how regulated the healthcare space is in this country and across the world, in fact. Now, with that being said, blockchains takes time to build. They take time to build, having the right security in place to make sure that the data is secure. And what Lillian Finance is trying to accomplish, I don't know, and correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I don't know any other projects that are aiming to do what Lillian Finance is doing. So of course people are gonna say it's a FUD. Of course people are gonna say, well, not it's gonna say it's FUD, but people are gonna FUD the project. Let me say it that way. Of course people are gonna say that this can't be done because they don't know how to do it themselves. Now let's move on, guys. Now, if we go on here, we see this. It says this collaboration will ensure that our blockchain is able to provide the highest levels of security. We talked about security, efficiency. We talked about efficiency somewhat and accuracy as possible. Now, with that being said, guys, this is where I stand on the matter. I'll be honest with you. You know, we were big proponents of Lillian Finance, saying, hey, this is something we highly recommend to our viewers. We still stand by that. Now, I always say on this channel, invest no more than you can afford to lose. All cryptos are speculation until you see a utility. Until you have a working utility, all projects are speculative. That's the fact of the matter. Like I said, we're going to keep it real on this channel. Now, with that being said, how can Lillian Finance make a comeback? Because the title of this video is Lillian Finance Comeback on the Way? That's a question mark. That's an open-ended question for y'all to decide for yourself. All I'm doing here is just bringing you the facts, bringing you the news to help you to see that the development team for Lillian Finance, despite the setback that they may have had not being listed on Coinbase at the time they expected. Now, do I believe they're still going to be listed? I do. But what I believe needs to take place in order for top tier one centralized exchanges to list Lillian Finance is for Lillian Finance to demonstrate that they have utility. What is their main utility? Well, their main utility deals with a medical blockchain and it deals with patient records. It deals with things of that nature. Now, with that being said, there is an AMA that is coming up, a voice chat, if you will, that is coming up in a few days here. And that's what I want to center our focus of attention on coming up next, guys. Here we go. So we roll over here back to Twitter. We can see that a tweet was put out on March 24th, and it says a voice chat has been scheduled in our main Telegram for Tuesday, March 28th at 11 a.m. Central Time with Cody G. Now, who is Cody G? I'm glad you asked. Let me tell you, Cody G has taken over the Rams of leading that charge to continue to make sure Lillian Finance continue to not only continue to build in its bear market, but to rise above the ashes of what happened with the centralized exchanges not listing that project. Now, I believe Lillian Finance is going to be an epic. They're going to make an epic comeback. Everything's speculative. Again, remember that until you see utility. Do we have any utility at this point? No. But that's how all projects start. People flooded Bitcoin when it started. People did all of that. People flooded Shiba Inu when it started. But before they developed Shibarium and before Shiba Inu came out with their own utility, they had no utility. It was just a meme token. However, that token went to the moon and created millionaires and if not billionaires. What makes you think Lillian Finance doesn't have the ability to do the same if and when they deliver their utility regarding the medical blockchain? Now, this is what I want y'all to do. I want y'all to, if you're not already a member of the Telegram over at Lillian Finance, run over here to their website. Now, you can go to this tweet and click the link, but I'm always a fan of going to the source and making sure you're going to the correct location so that you don't get scammed or get any kind of viruses or anything like that. So you know what? We educate you on security on this channel as well. We want to make sure that you're going to the source, hearing it from the horse's mouth, if you will, to get to their Telegram page. So you can click on this link, but I prefer you to go directly to Lillian Finance's website, which is lovely, by the way. It's very, very lovely. We're not going to run through this website. We have another video where we've done that, but you can roll over here, click on those dots there, and you can see a link to their Telegram right there. That's what you would click on to get over into their Telegram. Now, with that being said, the Telegram is still highly active. And that's one of the things when you're doing your own research that you should consider for not only Lillian Finance, but for any cryptocurrency. You know, people talk about do your own research, do your own research, but no one really explains how to do your own research. What does it mean? Well, it encompasses several things. It encompasses taking a look at the cryptocurrency's website, looking to see if the team is doxed, looking to see what is the background of the team. Are they skilled to do the job? Looking to see, does the team adequately outline what the mission is for the cryptocurrency? What are their utilities? What is their go-to-market strategy? Not only that, taking a look at the white paper, looking at the roadmap, looking at the tokenomics, guys. What is tokenomics? Tokenomics is basically just the economic portion of the project. Buys and sells, transaction fees, treasury wallets, things of that nature. We can go on and on, but we're not going to do that. We're going to keep it simple on this video. But a part of doing your own research too is also going to take a look at the Telegram, looking at the Twitter, looking at any social media presence that crypto project has to see what the sentiment is around that crypto project. If you only got one or two users in Telegram, or if you go on the Telegram, you ask a question and you're immediately banned, then that may be a project you want to stay away from. All of that being said, guys, again, let me remind you this right here. There will be a voice chat on March 28th, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But you got to be a part of this Telegram where it's going to be hosted by Cody G, which is leading the charge for the development side of the Lillian Finance crypto project. Thank you guys so much, so much for all of your support and watching this channel. And we're going to come back to you guys when breaking news comes out regarding Lillian Finance. We are closely monitoring Lillian Finance. We're keeping it close to the vest. We will continue to keep you guys abreast and updated on developments regarding Lillian Finance. We haven't lost faith in this project, guys, but what I will say is it is about time for the development team of Lillian Finance to put their money where their mouth is, for lack of a better term. It's time for them to take a stance and right their wrongs. We'll come back to you guys later when breaking news comes out, which I got a feeling about, guys, based on what's going on in this crypto market lately, heading towards a bull run pretty soon here. I got a feeling breaking news is going to be coming all over the place for every crypto project coming soon. We'll talk to you guys later. Take care.